Rennie Hofer, bit of bar banging on the exit of the turn behind them. Vial closes down the door at the top of the hill. Oh, two riders down, Beaton and Gifting. Oh! Tom Vial celebrates here at Orléans in fine style. 2 wins out of 2. He wins round 1. He gets pulled wide, so too does Geiser. As other riders crash, that was Geiser all the way to the outside. Oh, and a mistake from Hurlings. Caroli's off on the finish line as well. Tim Geiser will pick up 50 points, and he takes the overall Grand Prix win here in Orléans.
And with that, Tim Geiser finished above Jeffrey Hurlings on the podium for the first time in his career, throwing down the gauntlet for the championship battle ahead. The second round of the 2021 FIM Motocross World Championship brings us back to Matterley Basin, the home of the MXGP of Great Britain since 2006. Last year, this was the venue for the opening round of the championship for the very first time. On that occasion, Jago Hertz surprised Tom Vial to claim the very first red plate of his MX2 career, while Jeffrey Hurlings took advantage of a Geiser mistake in race 1 to claim the top of the podium in MXGP. The track itself is just a few minutes' drive from the historic city of Winchester, the home of one of the largest cathedrals in Europe. The city was also the very first capital of England, and history literally drips from every building and street corner, especially if it rains. Now it's time to create yet more history at the MXGP of Great Britain.
Ben Watson takes us for a lap around Matterley Basin. It's a unique drop-in start here at the basin, but it's 95 metres to turn 1, exit through that sweeping left over the Fox hole shot line and immediately past pit lane into turn 2. Falling away on the exit, not once but twice there as they crest again into this bottom corner. Turn 3 takes us back uphill. It was a 180-degree right over this Monster Energy triple jump into turn 4. You can use outside or inside here. Either way, we step down through the dip and then uphill through these wave section and then through this right. We have a tabletop here, probably the highest point on the racetrack. And then as we swing right through here again, the suspension goes light. We have these different undulations here, making it difficult for the riders to keep that control as braking bumps start to appear. Out of the turn, uphill, into this left. It's more straight now on the exit, as you can see, and then goes left again, so like a double apex turn. Stepping down, more uphill waves through the turn, huge double jump into this next left. Again, inside you can go over a crest or rail the outside line. Stepping downhill, and then the infamous quad jump. Ben went 3-1 there, but you can go 4, and it's a big jump. Do you make time, yes or no? We'll see in the race. This turn goes forever around this right-hander, and then we unload the suspension tight left here into the wave section. Outside you can go triple, triple, single. Inside you go double, 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 single. Again, which way is best? Who knows? We'll wait and see during the race. Over this crest, through this fast sweeping right-hander, a small Monster Energy double on the top part of the circuit, and then this right-hand corner off cambered goes on forever and ever, but you can see how many ruts there will be or could be during the race on Sunday. Through this next left-hand turn, dropping downhill on the exit, we have a big tabletop that drops us down further into the bottom of the valley. Through this right, you can carry good speed there, but expect riders to cut back to the inside. Over this tabletop jump, again, maybe we will see some passes through this left-hand turn. On the gas, the final uphill climb on the racetrack, huge triple jump, land left through this turn. This is the penultimate corner before the finish line. The right-hander here off cambered before they hit the Monster Energy finish line jump just here. And when we land, one more tabletop, A short straight into the final corner that takes us back down the start straight in the opposite direction to start another lap here at Matterley Basin.
In the off-season, we visited SM Racing Team while training in Sardinia, including Alberto Ferrato, who will be making his MXGP debut here in Matterley Basin, where he dominated the EMX 250 field 2 years ago. Here's what they had to say.
This year I'm in a new team, everything new for me, the people around me and everything. Just the bike is similar, because Husqvarna and GasGas is quite the same, but everything around me is different. But now at the moment we are working good on it. Now I'm good, I'm full recovered with my shoulder and everything, and I'm good, yes. Now my body's okay and I'm ready to ride full gas.
I feel good on the team, I feel good on the bike. It's a new bike for me. I have goals, sure, and my goals is try to do the best every race and try to go inside the top 10 always.
Stepping down from the MX2 from last year was obviously not what I wanted, but I think that going back to the MX will be a new challenge, and what I'm looking for from this season of the MX is getting back into MX2 for next year.
For sure in this season I go for be with the top guys most time that I can, and we see what we can do.
Yeah, obviously I learned a lot from my MX2 season. Everyone is going full gas from the start to finish, and it's really hard in the motos, and also with everything around racing, that year was a little bit strange for me, so I learned a lot about myself as a person and how I act and stuff, and I'm more confident now than I've ever been, and are not as afraid to tell the people I'm working with how we should do the work.
The big story in MX2 qualifying was championship leader Tom Vial, the Frenchman cruising a single lap in practice and then disappearing from view. Here's his team manager, Dirk Rubel.
Unfortunately, he sustained a hand injury this week during practice. We gave it a try in the first practice, but unfortunately, too much pain. It's too dangerous to go out race. It's not safe, so we pulled the safe card and we sit out this weekend.
Meanwhile, it was left to Ruben Fernandez to claim a sensational first pole position of his MX2 career.
Yeah, I was feeling comfortable. It took me some time to get to get a good lap. I changed a few lines and then I could have a really good one without any traffic and stuff. So I think I've got even a good gap with the second and the third. So it was actually a good lap. I've been feeling good on this track. You know, I've got my first ever podium the race before, now my first ever pole position. Things are going well, and yeah, looking forward for the races.
It's looking good. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Oh, it's the Yamaha of 959. Renault, I think, may have just picked up that first Vauxhall shot. Oh, and he takes a position right at the bottom of the hill. Oh, and Hoffer going from bad to worse for the lead team in the paddock at the moment. Oh, man down, bottom of the hill, beaten, upside down. Oh yeah, Jed beaten. That was a big hit for the Aussie. Bars bent, front end all twisted. But coming up short at the top of the hill, Beniston. So riders now starting to make mistakes. Jago Keerts and Van der Moosdijk battling over 7th, and the Belgian finding his way past the Dutchman. So Jago Keerts picking himself up from about 13th on the opening lap. Got to keep a cool head. Maxime Renault doing just that at the moment. Who's it going to be that grabs second? Is it going to be Poirmet or Fernandez? Oh, cut back to the inside here. No, he goes, oh, he runs him down the inside. Fernandez, last corner, second place. Wow. Oh, and they almost touch when they land. Great riding that from Fernandez and Poirmet. Fernandez, he went, you know what, I'm coming through. He said he'd be back. Gate about to drop here at Matsley. A little bit of tussling there with the Kawasaki of Hara. They try to tiptoe around the inside, but it's Langenfelder, possibly Guadagnini, and then Hoffer to the outside. Oh, and Fernandez spins up. You got to give him credit, haven't you, Mathis Poirmet, throwing absolutely everything at Hoffer. This time he goes around the outside. Oh, this time gets up the inside of the Austrian, picks him off, gets himself into second. Hoffer will go back around the outside though. Squirrely coming out of the turn for Poirmet. That allows, oh, look at them both throwing everything at each other here. Mistakes all over the place. Well, this is going to play into the hand of Van der Moosdijk, surely. Oh, he quads it up the inside. You don't gain too much, but it was enough to force a move up the inside, top of the hill, Maxime Renault. But he's going to get squeezed here by Van der Moosdijk, and they come together almost. Good firm riding, that aggressive riding from Maxime Renault, and he's got Hoffer right there in front of him as well. He might do 2 riders in the space of a lap. Good long jump up the inside. Hoffer knows he's there, sticks it in the rut perfectly, scrubs neatly. Is going to be on the inside here. Similar move to Mathis Poirmet. Hoffer getting caught out twice with the same move, this time from another Frenchman. Yeah, Fernandez has found his way past Poirmet. Oh, and Hoffer has found his way past Renault. But can Renault respond here? He's going to jump long, forces him out the way. Wow, how did they both stay up then? Is he going to go for the long? No, he can't. Side by side. And the Frenchman responds. He'll have the line in this next turn. He does respond. Regains that second position. Mattia Guadagnini is going to take the checkered flag. He's going to win the race. His first in MX2. Big whip for the 101. Overall Grand Prix win belongs to Maxime Renault for the second time in his MX2 career. Mattia Guadagnini on the podium for the first time in MX2. And Ruben Fernandez back-to-back podiums at the first 2 rounds. Ruben Fernandez then takes the lead in the championship. 79 points for him. Renault and Poirmet.
Dreams come true. Now I just gotta keep working to keep it. And it's a long championship, so we keep on working.
we're just about to meet with Geordie Tixia to ask a few casual questions and hopefully have a look around the paddock. Come with. Hey Geordie.
Hey Geordie, nice to meet you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. So this is the paddock here?
Yeah, exactly. This is my small space during the GPs, you know, as we said. We don't have so many things, but you know what we want is like good bikes and a good riders, so having a small tent is not really necessary. So we have everything you need, you know, we have the mechanics working on the bike already, my bike, and then coffee machine. This is like really important for us. And yeah, that's it.
The most important thing, and of course the bike and yourself.
Of course.
So, shall we go and take a seat then?
Yeah, let's have a seat. Most of the people think, yeah, it just goes on the bike, open the throttle, and it's like this, you know. And all the people who said that to me, I say, okay, come with me one day, then I just give you my bike and you just ride one day, and then we speak again in the night.
If you could only eat one type of food now for the rest of your life, what would that be?
Pasta pesto. This is something I really like.
Never too much pasta?
No, never too much. Pasta I can have it every day.
What is your favourite thing about being a motocross rider?
I like the adrenaline. Being a motocross rider, it's what I like. The adrenaline is like fantastic.
And what's your most important preparation for a GP?
And the last training of the week is why it's quite important for me just to feel 100% in my head.
Do you have a name for your bike?
I should say my boaty. Why not?
Describe yourself in 3 words.
I am hard worker.
What is your proudest moment in motocross?
It's when I got the World Championship 2014. You know, a few days before my little brother has an accident and he got paralyzed. I just got him in the phone and he said, yeah, for me all good, no worries, just go for the World Championship. 5 days in Mexico, far from my mom and my brother. We got the World Championship, so it's been a job done. I work all my life to be world champion. It's been my dream and I got it. I can be proud of my career, I should say, but 2014 was like really hard and good moments in the same time.
What is your favorite way to relax?
Just going with my girlfriend somewhere, like just going to the mountain, just walking around and have some time with her.
Do you have a favorite gadget?
I'm doing a lot of social media. I think it's pretty important for sponsors and stuff. So I must say the phone is my gadget.
Who has been your biggest hero in your life?
I am born in a motocross and 3 years old I was on a dirt bike already, so Ryan Dench is a really great champion.
I appreciate the coffee, thank you.
MXGP Race 1 here at Matterley Basin. Prado over the line for the second time this year. Alongside him, Jeremy C, where he closes the door immediately as they head into turn 2. Cairoli in there as well, coming to the outside, and as he's getting ready to move into second position behind his younger teammate. Then Hurling's around the outside of Geiser. Oh, man down, top of the hill. So Henry Jacobi, JM Racing Honda, down and out on the opening lap. It was a good start for him as well. He was placed in 10th position. Hurling's around the outside of Siwa. Siwa might take him wide, but then decides, no, I'd rather rub shoulders with you on the exit instead, but Hurlings slips into 4th place. Sean Simpson and Kevin Strybos, 22 on the 24. Oh, good day, sir. Oh, he loses the front end, just came in too heavy. The Rockstar Energy Husqvarna rider out of 11th place. Oh, Hurling's down the inside of Koldenoff. Aggressive move on the Yamaha man. Geiser will go through here at the top end of the circuit as the rain starts to fall here once again at Matchley Basin. Fevra trying to get alongside the number 91 of Siwa here. Ah, good move that. Tony Cairoli out of the final corner. He will pick up 25 points. He will win race 1. His championship chase just got back on track here at Matterley. The Fly Racing 15-second board up for the final time today. Fevra's gone around the outside of Prado. Geiser also goes around the outside. So Geiser up into 3rd. Oh, Geiser! Back end all over the bank. Almost kicked him off the side of the bike. Rain really starting to fall now here at Matterley. And Hurling's joining the party. He's done both the Yamahas. He's now on the back of his teammate. You do not know which way to look. Geiser neat to the inside of Prado, parks him, he responds immediately, makes the move right back. Geiser try to move up the inside of Prado. This is for 2nd place. Prado running up the inside of Geiser. These two bar to bar. Oh, he closes down the door, aggressive riding that from the 2-time MX2 World Champion. Geiser gets alongside Prado. Will try to control the inside here through this long off-camber turn, 16 on the racetrack. Ahead of all the factory yams and Cairoli and his teammate this time. So not one, but 2 teammates. Cairoli blasting by and moving up into 3rd place now. Hurling's looking to cut to the inside, and he does, and he's going to take the front wheel away from Prado on the way up the hill here. Geiser down the inside with just over a lap to go. Fevra needs to respond, he needs to do it now, and he may do it in the next corner. Both riders checking each other out, wanting to know where each other is. Oh, great move that from Fevra. He's found his way back in. He doesn't want to give up the 25 points of the race win here. He's going to try and close down the door. He does that. This is where he was quick a lap ago. Tim Geiser, and he's just as quick this time around. But this time he has the advantage before he drops downhill. He controls the corner at the bottom of the hill now. Tim Geiser and Roman Fevra in the final corner. It's going to be a big win for Tim Geiser in the race. It's not going to get him the overall Grand Prix victory, but he'll throw a whip nonetheless, because that was a masterclass from Geiser. But Tony Cairoli, another British Grand Prix victory for Tony Cairoli.
Matterley Basin once again lives up to its reputation as one of the greatest tracks on the planet. Maxime Renault took a first GP win of the season in MX2, while Ruben Fernandez claimed his maiden red plate at world level. In MXGP, Tony Cairoli topped the podium for the 93rd time, but it was Tim Geiser that extended his championship lead. We'll now take a deep breath and head off to iconic Majora for the Monster Energy MXGP of Italy. Ciao!